Hello everybody and welcome to the subject of this week's videos, or maybe the next several weeks' videos if we choose to do a tutorial on this one. This is my giant spider. Some of my friends and I were considering doing a D&D, Legend of Zelda based D&D game for a while, and we haven't actually done it yet because I decided to make a custom one, and I haven't actually made it up yet. Anyway, so because I enjoy doing Legos, I figured why not make giant Lego models for each of the bosses. Anyway, so this is one I made for a giant robotic spider that's going to be fun for them to fight. So I built this spider in 3 main parts. You've got the back end here, which is kind of heavy. You've got the middle section and its head, which just pops off. Each one's got a different, pretty much, color scheme. This one's a green theme. If you've played Legend of Zelda, you'll know there's 3 elements, pretty much. You've got ice, fire, and lightning. Not the traditional 4 elements, but 3 ones that work nonetheless. Anyway, so we've got eyes here, kind of lightning themed, going along with the Legend of Zelda, and we've got a mid section, ice themed. This back section has a bunch of red canisters for some kind of like flamethrower or whatever, I'm not sure. And it's also got a winch. Even though this model is not exactly practical for anything yet, it still is pretty fun to just tie up somewhere and wait for somebody to notice it. Because it's pretty good at hanging. You can just, even if the hook isn't big enough to grab on stuff, you can loop it around something and have it hold on to itself like that, which is pretty effective. Anyway, so this is a pretty fun build, and let's get into it. So the beginning of the story of the spider actually starts with a completely different Lego set, which is this Jedi Interceptor. Somebody had one, they got it, and when they were giving away their Legos in a garage sale, we bought a bunch of Legos. And sadly it was only part of the Interceptor. I've later gotten a full one, which I really enjoyed. But you'll notice this Interceptor is made of, see if I can get this to the camera without hitting it, Technic pieces. So you've got a Technic circle that goes all the way around. You've got these pieces which change the angle and make it go a full circle. But then you've got these bar pieces in the center, which keep it together and add a lot of strength. If you count the sections, which there's 5 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 3 engines on each side, that makes a total of 16. So I had 16 of these bar pieces. Even if I didn't have the full Interceptor, I had the full Technic ring. So 16 of those pieces, and you'll notice that I've got 8 legs on the spider. Each one uses 2 of these pieces. And basically I was just using these pieces. I was experimenting them with these little round pieces that are in the knee joints and the base joints here. I was just experimenting with them because Technic pieces fit studs really well, but with a really tight connection, so it's pretty good for limbs like this. I had 16, which is, if you're using 2 on each, makes 8 for a pretty good arachnid. Though it did take all of them, and they're pretty useful pieces in other areas too, so at some point this guy's gonna have to come apart for other sets. Anyway, so I was considering that, and around that I just started building this arachnid body. Like, well, that looks pretty much like a robot. Let's start making it into a robot. So, thus, the spider turned into a robot. Hello everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you think of it, because I'm not sure whether I want to make a full set of instructions on it or not, because it will take a couple more videos, and if that's not what you guys really want to see, then that's okay, I'll make something else. But if you guys do want to see the instructions for this, let me know, because I'd be happy to make them. It's actually not that complicated. Most of it's completely decorative. Anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.